Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I can't complain.
Fantastic.
When I contacted you, I want to say it was 23 when this
Oh,
happened.
that's kind of recent. Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened out here?
So basically, in this area right here, a depression started forming. So it was getting lower and lower and lower till it got to the point where this part of the walkway you could see underneath it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So then it got so bad that the weight, because of all the soil was removed from underneath it, the weight of the walkway caused it to crack. So you had huge crack marks on this side.
You have pictures of that.
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'll insert those.
And
Okay.
then underneath this thing, somehow there was a hole, and all this water that was running across my yard was running down into this hole. And every time we would have a real significant rain, you will see this depression gets lower and lower and
Mhm.
lower.
Mhm.
Um,
Did it have an adverse effect on the driveway at all, or was it just because I can tell that the sidewalk here is newly poured.
yeah.
I can see where it started there.
hmm So yes and no. So I took a chance because that was going to be very expensive. When you see the picture of how much of this they had to dig out,
Mm.
because basically what happened is back in the 90s, these guys was burying the trash from the building in these properties
The
on the yard,
builders.
the builders. And my yard was one of the beneficiaries of that.
That's crazy.
So basically it started from here, and as you can see where the walkway
Where the
was
walkway was.
broken up.
All of this.
All of this
What?
to here.
Okay, let me come around so the people can see.
Now that hole was 23 feet deep.
What?
Yes,
All of
23
that.
feet.
So we
Bunch of
started at the
wood,
house.
lumber, uh, uh, building materials, all kind of stuff was down there.
So you discovered this after the sinkhole.
Right after the depression.
All of that was in there.
That's why it was. So basically, what was happening is
Ah,
everything was decomposing, and as it decomposed, the ground was collapsing underneath it.
what in the world?
Yeah.
So, but how long have you been in this house? Because I'm thinking there was probably really no recourse
Right.
towards the builder
No
because the
recourse.
statute has expired by then.
Right. No recourse. In the 90s, there was no law against builders burying the materials on the property, and it was a really big problem during that time. Um, most people wasn't finding out they had a problem until in the 2000s, and by that time, the statute of limitation had passed.
That's so crazy to me.
Yes. So since then,
So, so
they have
you,
changed the law.
so how long have you been in this house though?
I We purchased this house in '98.
It's a long
Yeah,
time.
September '98.
Okay.
Yeah. So for something to decay like that to the level where I was it took about 15 years.
So what is this patch here on the driveway?
Well, that little patch is what they did. When you asked earlier about was there any issue to the driveway, right?
Oh yes. Uh-huh.
So basically, they had to bring a big uh what the thing is. Oh man,
Like a backhoe.
a backhoe. Yeah, they had to bring a backhoe in here. The first one they had was too small. It was pretty big, but it was too small because they couldn't get deep enough. So they had to get another one, and he had to keep going across the driveway. So it created these cracks on the corner because of how big they were. You can see it right there.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so it was huge. That backhoe was pretty huge. So it had to keep going across to get its digging angles. Now, here probably about from half of this section of concrete till about here. All the dirt was dug from underneath it till about here.
So how'd you guys get in and out? You had to drive on the grass to get out the
Yes.
driveway?
Yes.
Now, did this problem affect your neighbor?
No.
Interesting.
No. She didn't have any issues.
Same builder.
Same builder. Um, she didn't have an issue, at least not that we know of.
And not so far.
Right. Right.
Prayerfully.
Um, but I want to say that was the last house that was built.
The pink house?
The pink house. So the houses that he built is like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 houses. There's one that's actually in the subdivision. That one's on the corner. That's these 4 houses, or these 5 houses, is actually considered Wildwood Park.
Okay.
Right. So, but it's not. It's not in what you call it.
Like a HOA?
Yeah, I don't have none of that kind of stuff.
Okay.
No charters, no nothing like that. So,
okay.
But yeah, so he built these 5. He built one in that subdivision back there, but that one has no bearings with these 5 that was out here. All of them sitting on really huge lots. The house on the corner is an acre. The house that's in the first house in the subdivision is an acre. The pink house, they have 2.6 acres. We have 3.16. So everything
nice.
you see going back
is yours.
Is mine.
Nice.
And she has an acre. So mine bounced back and goes behind hers and then continue going back to the warehouses that's off a satellite.
Nice. So there will be nobody building behind you unless you subdivide your parcel and sell it.
Right.
Do you mind?
Because it sucked. That's why I had to come to you, right?
So I was asking him, you guys, did he mind sharing how much the renovation cost? So he actually called me, and this is how we connected to get a referral to get the repairs done. So I gave him a referral of a lending partner of mine, Mark Baker. And what happened next?
Yeah, so I contacted Mark. We went through the channels to see if we could get covered by the county or the insurance. Our insurance will cover it. Nothing was covered. So got in contact with Mark. Very, very, very good guy.
He's amazing.
Very professional guy. He got right back with me. Got all my information. Got everything sent to me that I needed to fill out. And I think he had me totally completed, right? Probably about 2 weeks. It didn't take much time. But yeah, we basically, this was a $100,000 repair.
Whoa!
Because not only did we have to fix to get all the stuff out. So to put it in perspective, it took over 20 dump truck loads
worth of stuff
that was in here to get it out of here, right?
Wow.
So it was in 2 parts. The first part was getting the junk out of here and then replacing the salt. So then they had to find some place to bring salt. So you had to bring just as many loads of salt back, right? So that was probably 1/3 of the cost, believe it or not.
Just a third.
The 2/3 of the cost came when I had to go back and resawed everything and fix everything else, right?
Yes.
So a few months later, came back. They had to bring in a flatbed, 53-foot long trailer, 26 pallets of Bermuda.
And that's what this is.
So they had to cover this. That's just for this side of my yard. They had to resaw this side of my yard.
Yeah.
Plus, you walk this way.
Well, the yard is lovely.
Thank you.
Though you had to go through all of that, it looks really good. They did a good job.
Yeah. And then they had to go all the way back to that cypress tree.
Wow.
Because what happened is, while I was getting this done, I had another issue with runoff. So this subdivision that's across the street here, Magnolia Walk, yes, their drainage, their storm drainage ties into a retention pond that releases into the ditch over here on the other side of the street.
Okay.
Well, when it releases, that's where it comes through.
Through your reservoir right there.
16-inch pipe coming right there, coming through the property. I'll send you a video of what that looks like as well. So when
You
we
have
have these,
video when it's actually running? Wow.
so when you see it come through here, you like, oh my God. It looks like a little stream,
river.
little white water going through here. So over the years, I built that basin that's there, the drain basin, and it does a good job. It catches a lot, but the problem was because of erosion, the water will always find a way around it.
Yeah.
So while they was doing this, paid the extra money to create this dry creek bed going from that 16-inch pipe to my basin, storm drain basin. The problem came up that the original person who built it, he used 2 8-inch pipe that were I guess they had the ridges in them, and the engineers were saying for the amount of water I had coming across my yard, that wasn't a good thing. So basically, they had to dig up the backside, punch out the 2 8-inch, and put in a full 16-inch commercial grade storm line.
My goodness.
That's why I had all this cost. Now, went to the county, and the county was like, okay, we know it's our drain. We'll supply you with all the material.
Okay.
But you have to pay the labor. Right?
Okay.
So they would give us rock, but they only would give us the riprap, which is the that stone stuff that looked like granite. And then they would supply us with the pipe, but it would take too long. So I was just like, screw it. I wasn't going through all that. So for the cost of what it costs for the pipe,
you might as well just go ahead and do it.
Go ahead and do it, yeah. So if you walk this way.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, what is
Yeah, so all this was added. I didn't have plants here. This was added in here.
Did the cost of the construction cover the new plants? Does it cover that or no?
Yes, that came with
okay.
it. Mm-hmm. That was all part of it. So all this was dug up. If I was to show you a original video when this yard was done, probably about, I want to say the first time it was done was in 08. And all this area was flat. But after all the years of runoff, this thing was just ate up.
And that's why it's sloping.
It got a slope now to help run this water off. Yeah.
Okay.
So now.
This is beautiful.
Yes. Thank you. So while I was getting this work done, he took the opportunity because the only way to get back here to his yard is through my yard. So he had sod added to his and planted these crepe myrtles.
Yeah, I bet that's pretty when they bloom.
Yes, it is. Real pretty.
So you guys can enjoy them together.
Mm-hmm. He said that's what inspired him to get them, because he said he works in his basement and he looks out and he sees my crates. So we had these trees, these cypress trees were this size going all the way up.
All the way up, and but they had to.
So he basically cut them down. He planted them and then he cut them down because one fell and almost hit my deck. So he was like, he cut them all down and then he planted these instead.
Woo!
Yeah.
Your deck is new too.
Yes,
it looks very new.
Just had that put in last September, August, September.
Oh, it's not even a year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, what was there before, prior to?
The same.
Just a smaller deck, or you just reinforced it?
The deck was the exact same size. The only difference is where the staircase is. The staircase was against the house. Now it's away from the house.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yep.
Let's go take a look at the deck.
Okay, so that piping that I was telling you about, it had to run, I think it's over 200, 300, no, 400 feet. No, 200 feet. I think it's like two or 300 feet. So it empties here.
And it empties there.
Yeah.
And then it
runs on to the natural ravine that's back there.
And your lot goes well past the ravine.
All the way back across the hill.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yep. So the actual what you see here is probably an acre of land.
Yeah. But you
the
have
other
3.
2 acres is back there.
But you have 3.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen. The thing about it, if you ever wanted to make a little extra dough, you could always subdivide your lot. I don't think you will, but I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Yep.
Beautiful.
So, but I don't have any like environmental allergies.
Well, I had this pollen allergy years ago, and then it went away for several years. It's like the older you get, they just flip-flop, and now it's back.
Nah, it's back.
Because I would be able to be outside and not be affected, but...
Well, you know what's going on now. You got to get used to it again because you was away.
Yeah, all these trees and
your
grass.
body's getting reacclimated.
Foolishness out here.
So one of the crazy things about my yard, a lot of easements. So there's a sewer that's right there. As you can see, this area looked like it was cleared out recently.
Yes.
So what happened when they built this subdivision?
Oh yeah, that's new construction going up.
Yes. As you see, the retention pond is behind that gate. You see where it drains?
Yep.
And it comes back to the natural ravine that's back here. And their right of way for this sewer, they connected to the sewer as well. And the right of way of the sewer, they had to clear all this land out. So it was a bunch of trees all through here, and they had to cut it all out. It worked in our favor, especially her, because she wanted them trees cut out her yard anyway.
I was going to say, because this is on her land.
Yeah.
And I wondered, did they... So
most of it is on hers. That sewer is me. So I'm to that tree right there.
So this sewer is you?
Yeah, that's my land. So I go over to... I'm right here.
All the way over there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So then I pop, and then at a certain point here, there used to be a house that sat back here, a little old house. So we pop, and then my yard bounced back behind hers, her property, her acre, and go on back to the back.
My goodness.
So their property line, the majority of their property line is against my property.
So where these trees are eroding here, that is on her land.
Which tree?
Here.
Talking about right here?
The big tree, yeah.
That's laying down?
Well, this one that's up.
Okay, over here.
Well, you can see the roots.
Yeah, that's on her land.
That's on her land. But to your point, it was beneficial for her because the cost to cut down trees is major.
Yeah, and there was a bunch of trees in there.
A bunch of trees.
Yeah, so she had all that cut down, and the people, they were really nice with her. And they came back and planted these evergreens.
Yeah.
And sawed her backyard and half of her front yard for her. For the, you know, they looked out for her.
How long ago did all this happen?
Last, about September, October.
So again,
when this was going on,
not quite a year.
Yeah.
But what this does is it opens all of this up, and you can see the topography here of the land.
The only thing that they pissed me off is because they had to go. They have 20 feet from that sewer. They cut one of my dogwoods.
I see it.
Yeah. They cut one of my dogwoods. So, but yeah.
Well, fantastic. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. For sure.
But yeah, as you can see, because of the size of the yard, it required a lot of money. So
yeah, a lot of money.
Ended up being $100K when it was all said and done.
Listen, the cost of home ownership, but we still wouldn't trade it for the world.
Oh no, oh no.
That's right.
Especially in an area where I would never deal with a HOA. So
yeah, this is nice.
Yeah. Yep.
This
so
is nice.
Yeah, it's time for me to do the staining now.
How tall is the deck? Off of the ground.
From the bottom.
How do I get around? This way?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
how
would say
tall is it
probably
off the ground?
11 feet, maybe 11 feet, 10, 11 feet.
Oh yeah, it's up there.
Yeah.
This is so nice.
Yep.
When's the party?
I don't know, but I'm probably gonna have one eventually once I get it done. So you see, we did the under deck system to keep it dry under here.
Yes.
So now the only thing I'm waiting for is I got to get an electrician in,
Put some
wire it
ceiling
for
fans,
lights, ceiling
TVs.
fans. Over here, where I got these two chase lounges, in the center, there's going to be a wall, and that's where the TV is going to be. And then I'm going to have an electric fireplace underneath it.
Yeah, I think this will be a really good spot for my party.
There you go.
I didn't think you were going to agree to that. This
Yep.
is so nice.
Yep. Oh, man. Get moisture underneath the house.
Is this new patio furniture?
Yes. So I bought my furniture a long time ago. So a lot of this stuff I've had a minute. Hampton Bay, probably back mid 2000s. But the wicker, that resin wicker, has stand up pretty good.
Oh yeah.
All I have to do is wash it with regular soap and water.
That's it.
It comes back really good. So basically what I had to do is I found this place that actually sells or remakes the original cushions to spec. And I had that done for this. Sapelo Bay.
Sapelo Bay.
They made the cushions and the pillows, all that stuff was remade to original specs.
A backyard of this size.
Well, the good thing is I got a guy who's cutting it for only $60.
$60?
$60. He cut the whole yard, trim it, blow it.
The front and the back?
Front and back. He used to do it for $40, but I raised the price to $60 automatically.
Right, thank you.
I ain't wanted him to trip, so I think I'm about to raise it again.
Yeah, like that. I paid $65 for my itty bitty piece of situation.
Yep, they trim up everything.
They blow back here and all that.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, I do is so I can have like some of the deck design down on this end. I wanted to in this area here, I wanted to inlay like the deck steam just inside this area here, and then that's where I was going to set my grill on top of it right here.
Okay.
Move my grill over and do that there.
Oh, wait. So the kitchen, let's go upstairs because the kitchen comes out onto the deck, no?
Yes.
Okay.
Right next to the living room.
Oh, you have the lights here. I bet that's so pretty at night.
Yeah, still Kendra still got her Christmas stuff up. Some of her Christmas stuff up. But she said she's gonna leave those out.
Yeah, leave the lights out for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Look how big this deck is. How big is this deck?
28 by 14.
So what do you feel like the occupancy of people on this deck?
Well, I had a family function one time, and I had the entire family over here plus people, and utilizing all the spaces, you probably can get 15 people out here comfortably. I'm about to set the seating up. It's going to be similar to what's downstairs. So I'm going to have a larger table up here and then a seating area. So in that seating area probably will be for a seating area for 7, and then the table. So 15 comfortably.
You can put a grill up here too, since it's right by the kitchen.
I could, but my grill too damn heavy. Yeah.
Well, you can put the little egg up here.
I had to get a little one, yeah.
The little green egg, that's too heavy?
Yeah, mine, that one there was too heavy. That one there actually broke through my wood deck.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
after a while it sinks in.
Okay.
It's too heavy. It would have to be in a cabinet.
It would have to be in the cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I gotta say.
So just recently we had the windows replaced, and we went
All the
with
windows on the house?
yes, and we went with so that we can enjoy the view a little better.
So you went with slider styles here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All the windows were
Except for
replaced.
that one. That one was too long for sliders.
But those still go up, so that's good.
No divided pane, but I mean the view out of these windows are awesome.
Yes, for sure.
So we used to have a lot of deers. We don't have as much since that subdivision has been built.
Yeah, they knocked down all their natural habitat.
Yeah, but every evening we used to have about 6 or 7 deers come back in the backyard, hang out. They'll frolic and lay around and stay about 2 hours, and then they'll move on their way.
Yeah. It's very peaceful. It's far, but it's peaceful.
Well, it's far if you're coming from someplace else, but as far as amenities around this place, I mean,
Yeah.
I got the Sugarloaf Mills, 5 miles to my east. I have Mall of Georgia, 5 miles to my north, and I have Gwinnett Place, 5 miles to my south.
So those are the malls that you guys go to when it's time to go shopping?
Yes, those are malls we have options to go to. Now, also, I got North Point, that's probably about 7 miles to my west. So everything's around me. I don't have to really go nowhere.
How do you manage when it's time to take a flight to get to the airport? If you got to be at the airport 2 hours ahead of your flight.
Peach Pass, Sun Pass.
Yeah, I got a Peach Pass.
You better have them.
Peach Pass my way through the A.
Yeah, the only way you're going to get through the traffic heading south in a reasonable amount of time,
with that Peach
you got to
Pass.
have that.
Because it was the volume was there on my way up.
Yeah. It used to be a time where on the weekends, there were no traffic out there. You'll be fine. But you have traffic jams out there on Saturdays.
And I
Saturdays
think
and Sundays.
The reason I got here so quick, granted, I put the pedal to the metal a little bit. I was going above, as our dear friend would say, the suggested speed limit.
Right.
But there was really no volume.
Okay.
So I got here quick. I was supposed to be here at 12, and I got here 10 minutes
ahead.
Okay.
How long it took you exactly?
Well, I stopped at Bojangles to get some breakfast.
The biscuit. Okay.
Yep.
Had to get that chicken biscuit.
So really about 45 minutes.
So right on. Okay.
Yeah, really about 45 minutes.
Yep, that's about right when you don't have no traffic.
Yeah.
That's what it told me the last time I left your house. 45 minutes. Then I ran into a traffic jam.
Of course. Welcome to the A.
And welcome to the A.